Yep, I am.
Hey, good morning, everybody. It is
Happy Tuesday.
Tuesday the 19th.
Yeah.
Joy's she's already drinking. Hey, good morning, everybody. We're glad you're here.
Morning.
Got our coffees going. Joy's drinking out of
to Colorado this morning for us. So
yeah, you got your Pikes Peak mug.
Yep. Do you ever think it's weird that numbers tell you where you are? I don't know. I don't understand latitude and longitude at all. To me, numbers don't go algebra just never made sense to me. Numbers just don't make sense. So anyway, what you got?
I got a picture of our family at Colorado.
Yep. So, they don't. Why would numbers tell me where I am? They don't make sense to me. Anyway, so what'd you do yesterday?
What do you mean? What did I do yesterday?
Well, I mean, you yesterday was Martin Luther King Day. You had the day off, and I was working. The boys weren't here. What'd you do?
You feel we'll go through this. I did laundry. I kept laundry going. I got the dishes, and I did the dishwasher. I did all that. I took the Christmas wreath down off of the front of the house.
I didn't notice that.
I took the Christmas decorations off the front porch.
Thank you. I did not realize that. That was something good for me to find out today.
Made the bed.
Thank you.
And then I drove to Charleston and took a walk around the lake.
I saw that you went for a walk.
And then I got home by 2:00 because that's when the boys were coming home.
Very good.
I'm glad that we could catch up while you guys were watching today.
Thanks for joining in on our little conversation of recapping, because I didn't know any of that. So
you didn't ask.
Yep. So good morning, you guys.
Hi, Melinda. Good morning to you and John. Good morning. Heather, good morning. Lisa, good morning. And
how about those Chiefs?
We talked about that yesterday.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks
I missed
for
it.
Listening.
Sorry, I missed it.
Good morning, May and Scott and Brenda. And it's not algebra, he said. And longitude, latitude.
It kind of impresses me.
You probably need to just not talk about that stuff live.
All right, I'll leave that alone.
Nancy, good morning. Connie,
like an idiot.
Too late. Connie, she hit me underneath the camera again. Morning, Joe. Joe in her basement. Brenda, good morning. Rose, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Kim, good morning. And Dan, they just keep flying up here. So
yeah.
You want to say anything, or you just gonna sit there?
No, I'm good. Good morning.
Oh man, Brian, good morning, and Shell and Cheryl. Good morning, Cheryl.
Lisa said they're grateful for their Chiefs. You should be, because we can't be grateful for our Bears, but we don't go there.
Kyla, good morning. We need you.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, I'm done with football. So
done with football. Super Bowl hasn't even happened. So anyway,
I have a
what you
Bear
got?
shirt under this, but it's hidden.
Okay.
It's hidden. So the boys were out this weekend, and I said we might talk about this, but we went and got takeout, and then we watched some TV.
Yeah. We
don't watch TV ever.
Not very often.
So this morning I looked up the ratings to see if what we're watching is what the rest of the world is watching.
Oh dear. Probably not.
Just curious. I was just curious, because we just aren't TV people at all. But because of what we were watching, I think we were right in line. So You guys ready for this? The number one, this would have been for Saturday night. That way.
Okay.
The number one was the NFL divisional game.
Okay. We did watch that.
So the football games we watched.
Okay.
That was by far
which I watched. Didn't watch it. I was reading, but
absolutely the highest.
Okay.
And then coming in right after that, this is where you're gonna love this, is the Masked Dancer.
Ooh. Okay.
Now we've seen the Masked Singer. I don't know if we've ever seen the Masked Dancer.
Aren't they the same thing?
I don't think so, but we don't like either of those. So
I just don't understand it.
If this offends you right now, I tell you, I've tried to watch it.
Just don't.
It's horrible. And with COVID-19, I'm done with masks. Why is there a whole program about a mask?
I don't know. Do you guys like it? Have you seen it?
You guys like the Masked Singer? I mean, you won't offend us. It's fine. If you like the Masked Singer or you like the Masked Dancer, but you have to tell me why. Like, what is it about the masked dancer and the masked singer?
Here's I think a little bit of the reason why we don't like it is we don't even know the people when they take their mask off.
Not always. Sometimes.
Like, I don't know any of them. So, like, they take them off and they're like, wow, here they are. And I'm like, who are you?
I just
don't know.
They have the creepy voice and the costumes are ridiculously weird and creepy. It's just.
Okay, next. Let's move on.
No, that's all I had. Okay, so then after that.
No, people have never seen it.
It's on TV. It's on, like, they advertise it all the time.
I don't know. Just like if you haven't watched it, watch it for a second. Tell us what you think.
No, you do not have to watch it.
Well, maybe so that they can chime in and they can.
No, because we're never going to mention it again.
Okay. All right.
Don't watch it. See, you said T is creepy. I don't even know who T is.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's maybe Rex was supposed to say it's creepy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe there's a character called T on there.
I don't know.
It's just weird. It is just a weird show.
Is there any other
Okay, so then after the Masked Dancer, the next highest rating that night was 48 Hours. We didn't watch that either.
Is that the new show?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't know if that's it depends probably on the topic.
Probably.
So sometimes it was the attack on the Capitol.
Yeah, no.
So it kind of depends on it depends what the topic is. And then after that, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. We did watch that.
Oh my goodness, we did watch that.
Oh gosh.
I haven't watched Wheel of Fortune in ages, decades. And we found Wheel of Fortune and we watched it. Actually, one night we watched it with the boys.
Yeah, I think we didn't actually watch it Saturday night because the boys were here.
Oh my gosh, we did watch that. It was good. It was really fun.
Funny because the celebrities make it.
Well, didn't know. We only knew one of the celebrities, right?
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune.
But that was a lot of fun. And we were amazed at how old Pat and Vanna were. Holy cow. The boys, when we Googled it and found out how old they are, we were like, wow, they have aged well. Probably with
a lot of plastic.
Botox and plastic.
A lot of plastic. And then after that was
Celebrity Wheel of Fortune. So interestingly enough,
what's our bull?
Our bull, I don't know.
Just bull.
I don't know. They had those sticks for the Wheel of Fortune. It was kind of weird because of COVID. Haven't watched Bull. Anyone? Pat and Vanna are vampires.
So anyway, that was our. So then we just flipped over to iMovies and rented a movie.
Yeah,
because we're like this TV thing.
Does anyone else watch Jeopardy and it makes you feel not intelligent? That's me.
I like Jeopardy.
I'm not saying I don't like Jeopardy. I just all that Jeopardy does is reinforce what I don't know, which is almost everything.
Wait. Leanne says, yuck, Jim Carrey. What is that on? Who's Jim Carrey on? What? I'm a Jim Carrey fan. Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, well, I'm not a Jim Carrey fan. There's a couple movies that I think.
Amy Card watching yet? I like Bull. See, I don't even know what Bull is.
Jim Carrey in Bull?
Maybe. I haven't seen it. I don't even know what it's about.
Don't know.
But typically, the weekend shows, we are not watching TV Friday and Saturday. So this is a Saturday night programming. We
don't watch regular TV ever.
Yeah, but definitely not Saturday night. Definitely not Saturday night. No,
Pretty
I
much
don't think
sports.
any night.
Pretty much
right. We don't watch. There's nothing that we don't have our show.
Nope.
We used to have our show growing, when we first got married and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't have kids.
We'd always watch Survivor.
Yeah, until it got kind of skanky.
I don't know.
And then we watched 24 with Jack Bauer.
Yeah.
So anyway, what are some shows that you guys? Oh, I just had a weird hair that went there. Do you guys watch shows? What do you watch? Jim Carrey's response. What it was to my thing. Oh, about the mask. Is he on the mask?
Is he on the mask?
He must be. But
I don't know.
Oh, Neil must be really smart because he does well in Jeopardy.
But he tanks it in Double Jeopardy. You bet too much. In Final Jeopardy, you bet it all, don't you? You go for the house.
I don't hardly know any of the answers. It's just, it reinforces. Now, even Wheel of Fortune, I'm a little bit better than that because that's like Hangman.
Scrabble. Hangman.
It's like Hangman. So
that's funny.
I'm a little bit better at that, but not very good at Jeopardy.
Jenny says WandaVision. So my kids started watching it. Our kids started watching WandaVision. We've not seen it yet.
They did?
Yeah.
What's WandaVision?
It's like the new Marvel that came out.
Oh, is that the black and white one that Dakota was telling us about?
I don't know if it's all in black and white though. So
Okay.
I don't know. Oak Island on the History Channel. You've seen some of that. Dakota's seen most of it. I don't know
what that is.
They're hunting for some treasure from 1,000 years ago.
What's on our TV sometimes is hunting shows. Like they're legit watching hunting shows, deer hunting shows,
fishing,
Bassmasters, and football. And then if football's not
welcome to the Spencer house.
Not very exciting.
Lots of guys watching sports.
The outdoors. Librarian. Not seen it. Not seen Criminal Minds. Wow, we are like out of touch.
We don't watch a lot of TV.
Out of touch. So.
And if we do, then we go to Netflix and watch like old series.
You know what I watched growing up?
No, nothing.
I watched Little House on the Prairie.
The Corn Grow.
No, I watched Little House on the Prairie. I was allowed to watch that.
Now I used to like when it said CSI. I used to watch. Oh, that's me. Sorry, Phoenix. Man vs. Wild. I've seen a few episodes of that.
I've heard of that.
Melinda, I've seen CSI, but we used to watch it when it first came out, like the Vegas one. Now there's like 10 different ones.
Yep. It's kind of like 2.0.
You and I used to watch CSI all the time. That was when it very, very,
that
very
was pre-K again.
So Mary says, me too, Joy. She's not watching TV that much.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Watching hunting is like watching paint dry.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's like me watching paint going. Now, if you look over here in the corner, it's not drying quite as fast because it's a little.
Have you ever seen him hunting?
Yes, I've watched it.
Oh,
I've watched it as you guys have watched it. So.
At least you admit it. Melissa admits it. She loves trash TV. 90 Fiance, Love After Lock.
Love is trash TV.
I don't know. Oh, I think it's just those trashy TV shows. I don't know. Watch a lot of TLC.
Oh my gosh.
600 Live. Dr. Pimple Popper. Like they don't pop pimples like this. It's like
that's so. Oh,
I can't do Dr. Pimple.
Oh man, that's so.
Who would have thought you could create a TV show about a doctor who takes?
You know why? You know why? Because we like train wrecks.
Oh,
like we are drawn to train wrecks. Like in that really. Oh, and I can't do murder shows because of the fact that I can't sleep. Can't do it. Yep. Advertisers
are not thinking about Joy when they're paying to be on TV because she ain't seeing it.
So. Nope. Pull the curtains, like run into bed.
She said it's just a lot of reality.
that's why we watch it, because of the fact that it's like we're like, ooh, is their life a train wreck?
Train wreck trash.
Yep.
That's really
funny. All right.
So today we're switching gears.
Wow, that's a big.
It is. Okay. So anyway, since we have Joy today, I wanted to share. Oh, look, we've been missing.
Don't know where we're going.
No, I'm just saying I wanted to recap the weekend, which was really uneventful. It was
very uneventful.
It was us like on the couch and just like chilling for a little bit.
Yeah.
What did we watch? The Honest Thief.
Yeah, that was actually
was the good movie that we downloaded. It was PG-13. It was fairly.
It was actually pretty clean.
Yeah. The Honest Thief. Yeah. It was pretty good. I don't know if you guys have seen The Honest Thief, but that was a movie worth renting. So we rented. I just keep reading Melissa's comments of all the trashy TV shows.
So you know what else I like? I like TLC. Like with the house shows and like how they do it and stuff like that.
All the DIY stuff.
Yeah, I like
all that. Flip it and all that. List it or love it. Love it or list it. Something like that. Yeah. Selling Vegas. Selling Alaska.
Melissa said I don't have time to think. Like it is something where you can just turn it off and not have to engage this. Yeah. And just veg.
All right. So
what do you got?
You're not with us tomorrow, right?
No.
Tomorrow's a big news day, inauguration and stuff. I think it's going to be a very low productive day in people's.
You said that.
I think people will be online and watching the news all day long. So I think it's kind of like
I won't be, but
March Madness is when like guys like they watch their TV. Like TV and game going at the same time when all those games are during the day. But anyway, so okay, verse of the day.
That's where you're going with that.
Yeah,
that took that long to get there.
Yeah, all right, really. All right, verse of the day, Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. So this comes off the Bible app, the verse of the day. So it's not one of our reading plans.
You want to show it to us?
Yeah, I'll show it to you.
Okay. There you go.
You want to read it?
Sure. So this morning it comes from Galatians 6:9. It says, "Let us not become weary of doing good, for in the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." I actually just had a conversation with one of our kiddos about this last night about what in what you sow, you reap. And I realize in life, sometimes that doesn't always come apparent right this minute. Our kids want to be like, I was nice. I just said something nice. So he needs to be nice back to me, or something like immediate. But really in life, there is this principle of like, do what is right consistently in the eyes of God. And that will reap benefits and blessing from God. And really that's what this is talking about, is the fact that if it's right to do, don't quit doing it. Don't give up on doing it. And we don't have to do it just because of the fact that we don't immediately turn around and see that exact harvest. Sowing and harvest are a long ways apart.
And there's weariness in that. So, okay, let's take the harvest. Let us not become weary of sowing and planting seeds and pulling weeds and watering the field, because one day at the proper time you'll reap the harvest. And so doing good is some of that, just like that. We know it's the right thing to do. Some people disagree. Some people, there's no immediate, sometimes you do the right thing and there's not an immediate reward. Mm-hmm. But you're like, you're sowing seed, or you're pulling weeds, or you're watering the grass, don't become weary.
Yeah.
Why would people become weary of doing good? That's kind of funny to think about.
Because you get tired of doing what is right when you don't see like the results of it.
And in today's world, doing right sometimes comes across as doing wrong.
Yeah. So at the risk of the fact that I'm going to offend, like Travis is nervous right now, at the risk that I'm going to offend somebody who is a farmer, because my brother-in-law and sister farm, and we have incredibly amazing friends that farm. But just thinking and they work really, really hard. But when this verse was written, that farming was a whole another level of hard, because it was all manually done. And they would literally go out there and manually sow and pull weeds and harvest. And so when this was written, when you talk about weary, that was a whole nother level of weary.
Work in the ground was work in the ground.
And and our farmers today, work really hard, but they also work a lot more acres. Whereas this was such a manual weariness. And so they would have really related to that, because they saw people out there with literal tools in their hands doing one row at a time. That would have been a whole nother level.
So break this down and then say goodbye. So let's not become weary. Don't give up. Don't become weary for doing good. So 1, don't be weary. 2, we still do good. Mm-hmm. Okay. In doing good, it doesn't if you do good, it's because it's the assumption of we are to be good. We're supposed to do good. You're looking at me okay. For the proper time, we'll reap the harvest. So there will be results of the good that you do. Mm-hmm. There will be results. And it says, if we do not give up. And so can we just end with saying, hey, let's not give up being the people that God's created us to be. Let's not give up doing good. Remember, I posted this on my page a couple days ago, that you are God's workmanship. Ephesians 2:10 talks about that. David says that you're magnificently made. So do not give up, because you are created to do good works and to be good to people and to be kind and compassionate and to make a difference. So, all right.
Hey, so I'm not going to be here tomorrow, and he is, but I'm not going to get a chance to say anything to you tomorrow. So here is my Wednesday. I'm going to jump on it just a little bit early. Tomorrow, when the world is lighting up with a lot of opinions, be kingdom first. Be kingdom first. Be kingdom citizens who happen to live in America, because there's a lot of other kingdom people living out in multiple other countries of the world. And so we are kingdom first, and honor God with every word, every action, and every attitude that comes out of your life. So that is my Wednesday inaugural
fire.
Yeah. I'm
so
passionate.
Doing good carries into Wednesday.
Yeah. So there you go. I kind of gave you a trailer.
Teaser.
A trailer.
Okay.
It was the trailer teaser.
That was a good TV talk, Joy. You are hip.
I'm in with
You are TV Hollywood cool.
I am. All right.
Have a great morning. Tuesday, guys.